I... I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost. What? I want to know what the world sees when it looks at me. What you see. Oh. Go on. Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day. Hardly. There's also gold, sex, revenge. Quite the list, really. But failing any of those, I will always settle for shallow praise.
Det niks med nu.
I really thought Shadowheart and Lace a pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment. Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk. I suppose you want to hear about Cazador. My old master. Before the Mind Flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on. Thank you, but this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open, and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask? Now, is that all? I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before he can control me once more? Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it.
Das war's?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Der hat nichts mehr.
Path lies before me.
Copper for your thoughts. You really... And yet... Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
18.
Ugh! How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here?
Gibt's noch
Copper
was?
for your thoughts.
Was mit der?
Speak. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we... Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart. The next resolution may not end in her favor. I am more... It is imperative we locate a creche. Yet then then you have ceased to exist. And a mind...
Ruhig
The
bleiben.
first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Warum besorgt es euch, dass wir uns nicht verändert haben?
Yes, bad surprise. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. I thought you witless, gutless. Now, and you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat. If you black, I know I am. Do you?
Speichere mal.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt, and you will wish you could return to this lost... Mark, you might consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
Ich habe aber noch... Yes.
Perhaps you... No. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every... It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I bet. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power. You... The Githyanki have long studied Gaith and used what we've learned. The Zaithisk itself was devised from such knowledge. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse,
Sind dann auch eine
but
Waffe,
a
die
weapon I can
Vorteil-
Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the
Okay. Sie habe ich schon mal überredet, jetzt nur noch er und...
Say one thing for our troop. We're not your... I do not yet need to consume an item. I assure... Don't get me... But, of course, as a sorcerer, these talents come to you. We all have our burdens. One...
Hast du noch was?
How can I help? I do not yet need to consume an item.
Okay. Und Schattenherz.
Nothing.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I if... Someone prodding at a newly opened wound doesn't help matters. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had I suppose no excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own... On one... I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Nein. Erneut. Yes.
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore.
Hat's hier noch was?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like...
Okay. Ist schon mal auch geregelt.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. Just like you, I was infected with a Mind Flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Okay. Oh, keine mehr Fragen hier? Okay. Alles klar. Ach, das habe ich voll vergessen. Zauberbuch. Die Reaktion. Ja, da ist zum Beispiel ein Haken. Lieber nachfragen, immer einen Haken setzen, ne? Okay. Speichern. Ah, speichern wir vielleicht jetzt nicht so gut.
Let's move.
What's the story?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Jetzt kommt ja der schöne Kampf. Müsste ich doch direkt ein Level abbekommen. Boah, ob ich das hier alles schaffen werde? 2000 Euro Frage. So,
Someone there?
fangen wir mit dir an. Erstmal Plus. Du hast gar nichts.
Blade at the ready. The pride of the gate.
What a charmer. Soldier.
A hero at heart.
Trust no one.
Die Wolke blendet Kreaturen darin und verschleiert sie komplett. Es ist mega gut. Erstmal speichern. Ups. Boah. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, was Hellis machen. Wer hat das Horn? Austrian hat das Horn. Oh, nochmal Glück. Nochmal K.O. schlagen. Kannst du das Horn benutzen?
Stuff your belly, brother. The feast's begun.
Dull moment.
Ach du Kacke. Wie nicht genügend Ressourcen. Leute, das geht so nicht. Der ist gleich tot. Ich lade nochmal. Das klappt so nicht. Neue Runde, neuer Spaß.